Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
I'd like to share a story and elaborate on something we spoke about earlier, but it still stands on its own as well. We have this concept, it's brought down in the Gemara and the Talmud, Mishenichnas Adar Marbim B'Simcha. When we enter to the month of Adar, we're supposed to add in joy. We're supposed to rejoice. So the Rambam says that in general we have an obligation to serve Hashem with joy. The fact that we have this opportunity just to be able to serve Hashem, that itself should bring joy to every single person. And that should encompass every part of our lives. In addition to that, we have an obligation to add, to build on top of that in the month of Adar. So I want to share a story that could bring out this on a practical level, just to show you how people can use this in their approach in life, making decisions. There was a Jew, a man, he lived in Bnei Brak. Bnei Brak is a very populated religious city in Israel. And he was going away, this is a story from over 20 years ago. He was going away for Shabbat on Hanukkah. There's always a Shabbat Hanukkah, so there's two Shabbats on Hanukkah, but definitely one for sure. So he was going away to visit his father in a different city. And he realized, says, it's a very popular Shabbos for people to come to Bnei Brak. What I'm going to do, I'm kind of tight on cash. I'm going to put a sign in the synagogue that my house is available for anybody who wants to stay for payment. They want to rent the house. So he put up a sign without putting too many details and his phone number. A couple hours later, and he had in mind that he wants to charge for it 400 shekel. 400 shekel is about $125. At that time it was expensive, but he said, listen, he wants to make a couple of dollars. And for those that are interested, there's definitely going to be a customer. There's definitely someone that can afford it and would like to take it for that price. The person that called him up turns out to be his cousin, his first cousin. And he knows that this guy doesn't have money just like he doesn't have money. So he can't charge him that price. He didn't know what to do. Should he tell him it's taken? Somebody else already called it. Should he charge him that money? Should he not charge him that money? What do you do? So he said to himself, you know what? This is all in Hashem's hands. 3 hours later, the first guy to call me is my cousin. That's what it is. So he tells him, listen, the apartment is available since you're my cousin. And, I know you really want to come. It's on the house. You could come and you could use the house for free. Don't worry about it. Okay, cousin was very, very thankful. Thank you very much. It's so kind of you. I know you were thinking to rent it. No, don't worry about it. It's fine. You called me. You got it. That's it. Then, before he left, he said, wait a second. I'm doing Achnas Zarchim. I'm doing the mitzvah of inviting guests to my house. Come on, you got to do it with full first class. So he decided he's going to go buy some soda and some drinks and some cake for the kids and, make of course, he's bringing his own food, but still, you should decorate the house and make it comfortable as possible. So he went. Not only that, he decided he wants to open up all the packaging before Shabbos. So when they come right before Shabbos, they don't have to worry about it. All packages are open. You could technically open a package for food on Shabbos, but if you can prepare and open these stuff before Shabbos, you should do so. So he started to open the packages. Then he started to open even the soda bottles. He opened the can just to break off the cap. And he had, one of them was a Coca-Cola bottle. And when he opens it up, he looks on the other side. It used to be they had these things on the other side. You could look. There's different messages. So on it said, you are the X amount winner number, and you're a winner. Call to cash in. He calls up. They tell him you won 1,500 shekel.
Wow.
So he wanted to get 400 shekel for the apartment, and he won 1,500 shekel. That's Ivdus Hashem B'Simcha. That's, you gotta be able to have that joy, that insight, that everything that Hashem does is for a reason. Everything is good. Everything is great. Hashem should help. We should be able to do it, and we should be able to see it in a revealed way. B'Karam Mamish. Amen.